up, YouTube? Back at it again. I'm excited. We are looking at some Ozzy and some Desh. This is called Tisztán, iszom. I'm probably saying that wrong, but I don't speak Hungarian. I got lyrics pulled up. 1 second here. I'm drinking it straight. Cool. I haven't read these lyrics yet. We'll read it as we go. Yeah, first and foremost, run over to Ozzy's page. Please go like and subscribe. Desh as well. Go support them on their channels. We're here to support the artists first and foremost. Of course, if you like what I do, like, comment down below, subscribe. Appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. Best way to get me is always going to be on Patreon. That's where requests like that do come from. I love seeing Ozzy's name pop up in my requests. I don't understand anything he says half the time, but it's such good music. It's such good listening. And when you do sit down and read his lyrics, it's usually very poetic and meaningful. He writes in a way that's it's very vague sometimes, that you can the listener can like sort of run with lyrics a little bit, which I dig, and you can kind of take him where you want. He's a storyteller, which is strange because it's not strange, but he's very young still. Comparatively, I'm just speaking subjectively here, but he's in his early 20s, right? Early to mid 20s, right? So he's always talking about the past and like making comparisons and like telling his story, and he brings in history a lot too, which is interesting. So, anyways, we do not have subtitles, so we're on our own here. I'll read the lyrics kind of as we go, but for the most part, you just kind of want to listen to Ozzy. Yeah, make sure you're subscribed. Appreciate it very much. Let's dive in. I don't think that's where the start is.
Emlékszem, régen más volt, ott vártak rám, és arra, mit kiáltok. Már réges-rég otthonra lelt a bánatom, nem bánom még, hisz úgyis nagyon rég volt. Ha egyszer visszatérsz, talán én titkon úgyis várok rá, de máskor is, ha kellenél, ne válasz, ezt a teret úgyse bírnám. Hiába minden szép szó. És hogyha utunk egyszer véget ér apránként, ígérem, visszaváltok mindent, mit adtál még. Tudom, hogy benned is ott lapul a bánat, bent valahol. Mondd, miért is játszanék veled, higgy nekem. Én arra kérlek, várja, még újra megtörténik. És tudom, mit teszek, bár már érzem azt, hogy lassan itt a vége.
It's crazy, man. It's got this. I love the horns. It's got this crazy kind of like classic European, but like with like a little bit of island feel in there. Let me read through some lyrics here real quick. I'm drinking it straight. I remember that it used to be different. They've waited for me, and for what I'll be shouting. Although my sorrow has found its home a long time ago, I have no words, or excuse me, I have no regrets. It was a long time ago anyway. And by the way, these lyrics might not be the best translation. You guys let me know. My Hungarian friends. If you come back one day, maybe I was secretly waiting for you anyway, but in case I would need you any other time, don't choose this burden, I could bear it anyway. All the nice words would be in vain, and if our journey ends one day, I promise that I'll pay you back for everything you gave me little by little. I know that there's sorrow buried inside, somewhere inside you. Tell me, why would you, I don't even know where we're at in the song, by the way. Tell me, why would I be playing with you? Trust me. I'm asking you to wait until that happens again, and I know what I'll do, although I can already feel this will slowly come to an end. So it sounds like we're talking about a relationship with something or somebody. And again, he references the past. It was a long time ago. He says that twice in a row. My sorrow has found its home a long time ago. So basically, like, it sounds in a way like whatever has happened, we've sort of forgived and forgotten, moved on, and for journey has no promise to pay. Yeah, again, it's vague. It's tough to first verse is a little tough. It's I remember that it used to be different. Again, referencing the past. I have no regrets. So basically, like my past has shaped where I'm at, where we're at now. Maybe I was secretly waiting for you, anyways. But in this case, I wouldn't need you either. Yeah. I mean, you could you could basically take this wherever you want to. And then there's a thank you in here. And if our journey ends one day, I promise that I'll pay you back for everything you gave me little by little. Saying that there's something, there's a debt owed. Anyways, let's run it back a little bit with these horns.
Ma este tisztán iszom a bombjait, mert csak itt szeretlek igazán téged, baby, gyere velem, táncolj még, hogy minden legyen ugyanolyan, mint régen, baby. Oh, oh. Tegnap túl sokat ittam, és cipeltek a közutakon át. Mindent itt erre kértem, de keresek egy új kocsmát. Mert nincsen nékem egy fityingem se, de utálok én dolgozni. Csak szeretnék már boldogan élni, és táncolni. Ma este tisztán iszom a bombét, mert csak itt szeretlek igazán téged, baby, gyere velem, táncolj még, hogy minden legyen ugyanolyan, mint régen, baby. Hát gyere velem, megmutatom még, hogy mitől vagyok boldog, nem is fáj, a véget érne. Ha Isten is így látja, hát nem hagyom, hogy a végén ne legyek boldog én. Ezért ma este tisztán iszom a bombét, mert csak itt szeretlek igazán téged, gyere velem, táncolj még.
Hold on a sec. They just blackened the screen for some reason at a specific part. Unfortunately, I don't know the language, so I don't know if that meant anything.
Ezért ma este tisztán iszom.
That's right before drinking it straight. Interesting. I wonder if that was an accident. Or maybe if that signifies blacking out because they're drinking Bombay straight.
Bombay, mert csak itt szeretlek igazán téged, gyere velem, táncolj még, legyen ugyanolyan, mint régen. Oh, oh, oh.
All right. So, second verse here. First of all, love the song. His stuff just has this flow to it. It's just like, and I don't know the language, but like, I could throw this on and listen to his stuff. I could throw his albums on in the background and do whatever I'm doing. It's just that easy listening. And he didn't even get into like his heavy, quick spitfire sort of rap mode like he does sometimes. But let me see here. So second verse is a little easier. It almost reads like a like being reunited with somebody and sort of like a forget the past kind of thing. Tonight we're just gonna drink, have fun. We ain't got no money. We're just gonna bar hop and it for a second it read like a one night stand. It's like we're gonna drink and then that's gonna make me love you, and we're gonna drink and that's gonna make you love me. And I'll read it to you here real quick. It's not long. Tonight I'll drink Bombay straight because that's the only way for me to truly love you, baby. Come with me, dance some more so that everything is like how it used to be. Drank too much yesterday and they carried me on the public roads. I've ordered everything on credit, but I'll find a new pub. This sounds like a college night for me, but way back when. But I'll find a new pub because I ain't got a single penny, but I loathe working, right? I just want to finally live a happy life and to dance. Who doesn't? Tonight I'll drink Bombay straight because that's the only way for me to truly love you. Come with me, dance some more so that everything is like how it used to be. Well, come with me. I'll show you what makes me happy. It wouldn't even hurt if it ended, right? It's like, it doesn't even matter if this is over. That's why it kind of read for a second like, all right, we'll we'll knock tonight out, have a good time, and then we'll see how we feel tomorrow. If God see, and this is a weird line here, or not weird, but it just this kind of was placed interestingly. So I'll show you what makes me happy. I wouldn't even hurt if it ended. If God sees it the same way, well, I won't let myself to eventually end up as unhappy. So basically, just saying like, if God willing, then we then we're just going to. I read that as kind of let's just enjoy, um, because something tells me it's referring to like because last time I ended up because he says end up as unhappy. So it sounds like last time we ended up unhappy. So this time, hopefully we don't end up as unhappy. Or maybe unhappy is the translation is mistranslated there. It might just mean like end up as hungover. Anyways, that's why I'm drinking Bombay straight tonight because that's the only way for me to love you. Come dance with me, make it so. Like that's that it's like it used to be. Yeah, it's you just drinking yourself. It's you ever like have some drinks and then you remember something from like the last time you were drinking in the same spot that you didn't remember otherwise, like while you were sober. I think similarly to that is kind of where he's going with this, but with somebody else, right? Um, that's sort of the first part was a little more vague. That part read a little bit more like, and some of his other stuff is kind of just like, live in the moment type stuff. Have a good time. He often refers to drinking or smoking or straight west coasting, getting a little twisted, a little bent in some way. So he again, he's young. He's allowed to party it up. Song's sick though, and if you guys are gonna tell me that the song means something completely different, and that's fine. You do with all of them, so I appreciate that. I don't understand the language. It's not my first language, my second language, my third language, my fourth language. It's not any of my languages, so it's a little tough sometimes. But again, I can listen to Ozzy all day. It's just we don't really have a whole lot of like new artists that have that sound. I don't think I've heard anybody that has a similar sound that does what he's got this very classic approach to sort of a with like newer knowledge and newer um influences in his music, and he kind of just brings it together and in like a really poetic way. It's interesting to listen to his stuff. Anyways, please go support Ozzy and Desh. That was great. Go subscribe. Of course, if you like what I do, like, comment down below. Subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed. Appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. We are going to keep it moving to the next. Have a good rest of your day.